TV soap news and spoilers say that our favorite daytime soap is about to deliver a bombshell that will leave you glued to your screens and reaching for the tissues. Today, we're diving deep into the swirling rumors surrounding Hayley Thompson, the young woman at the center of one of the most scandalous love triangles in recent soap opera history. Could Hayley be pregnant? What does her surprising news mean for her controversial relationship with Bill Hamilton, and how will it ripple through the lives of those around them, especially Bill's daughter, Chelsea Hamilton? Let's unpack this tantalizing storyline, explore the possibilities, and speculate on where the writers are taking us next. Grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get to the heart of the drama. A love that shocked the town. For those who've been following Beyond the Gates, the saga of Bill and Hayley is nothing short of electrifying. Bill Hamilton, a charismatic and successful businessman in his late 40s, was once the picture of stability, married to his high school sweetheart, Margaret, and raising their daughter, Chelsea, in the idyllic town of Willow Creek. But beneath the surface of their perfect family, cracks were forming. Margaret's growing distance and Bill's restless heart set the stage for a scandal that would rock the community to its core. Enter Hayley Thompson, a vibrant and ambitious 25-year-old who was not only Chelsea's best friend since their teenage years but also a frequent guest at the Hamilton household. With her infectious laugh, sharp wit, and undeniable charm, Hayley was like a second daughter to Bill and Margaret. No one could have predicted that a forbidden spark would ignite between Bill and Hayley, threatening to unravel everything they held dear. Last season, viewers watched in stunned silence as Bill made the unthinkable choice to leave Margaret after 25 years of marriage to pursue a relationship with Hayley. The fallout was explosive. Margaret, heartbroken and humiliated, vowed to make Bill pay for his betrayal. Chelsea, caught in the crossfire, was devastated to see her family torn apart and her best friend transformed into her father's lover. The town of Willow Creek buzzed with gossip, with neighbors whispering behind closed doors and social media ablaze with opinions on the scandalous affair. Yet, against all odds, Bill and Hayley have defied their critics. Their relationship, though controversial, has blossomed into something passionate and genuine. Scenes of them stealing moments together, laughing over candlelit dinners, sharing quiet walks by the lake, or simply holding hands in defiance of the judgmental stares, have convinced some fans that their love is real. But in the world of Beyond the Gates, happiness is often fleeting, and a storm is brewing on the horizon. The bombshell news that changes everything. Next week's episodes promise to deliver a twist that will leave fans reeling. According to teasers released by the show's producers, Hayley has surprising news for Bill that will shake the foundations of their relationship and send shockwaves through the Hamilton family. The question on everyone's lips is Hayley pregnant? This possibility has sparked heated debates across fan forums, social media, and our channel's comments section, with viewers divided on whether a pregnancy would be a blessing or a curse for the couple. Let's set the scene. Imagine Hayley, her heart pounding, standing in the dimly lit living room of Bill's new downtown apartment. Her hands tremble as she clutches a small, unassuming piece of paper, a pregnancy test result, perhaps? Bill, unaware of the gravity of the moment, pours himself a glass of whiskey, his face etched with the exhaustion of navigating his new life. The tension in the air is palpable as Hayley takes a deep breath, her voice barely above a whisper. "Bill, we need to talk," she says, her eyes brimming with a mix of fear and hope. The camera zooms in on Bill's face, his expression shifting from curiosity to shock as the words sink in. Cut to black. It's the kind of cliffhanger Beyond the Gates is famous for, leaving us desperate for answers. A pregnancy would be a game changer, not just for Bill and Hayley but for every character connected to them. For Hayley, a baby could symbolize a new beginning, a tangible symbol of her commitment to Bill despite the age gap and societal disapproval. But it could also thrust her into a world of uncertainty. At 25, is she ready for the responsibilities of motherhood, especially under such scandalous circumstances? For Bill, the news could force him to confront the consequences of his choices. A child with Hayley would cement his break from his former life, but it could also deepen the rift with his daughter, Chelsea, and complicate his already strained relationship with Margaret. Chelsea's heart in the balance. No one stands to be more affected by Hayley's news than Chelsea Hamilton, Bill's 23-year-old daughter. Chelsea has been through an emotional ringer since her father's affair came to light. Once a carefree art student with dreams of opening her own gallery, Chelsea's world crumbled when she learned that her best friend and her father had betrayed her trust. The pain of losing her mother's stability and her closest confidant in one fell swoop has left Chelsea grappling with anger, betrayal, and a desperate need to reclaim her sense of family. In recent episodes, we've seen Chelsea try to move forward, focusing on her art and leaning on her new love interest, Ethan, a brooding musician who encourages her to channel her pain into her work. But the wounds are still raw. Every time she sees Bill and Hayley together, at a family event, in town, or even in a stray photo on her phone, it's a fresh stab to the heart. The idea that Hayley could be pregnant with her father's child is likely to push Chelsea to her breaking point. Picture this. Chelsea, standing in the doorway of her studio, overhears a conversation between Ethan and her mother, Margaret, who's been dropping hints about Hayley's condition. The words hit Chelsea like a freight train. A baby? Her best friend, now her father's partner, carrying her half-sibling? The betrayal would feel like a cosmic injustice, a final nail in the coffin of her once happy family. We can imagine Chelsea's hands shaking as she grips her paintbrush, her latest canvas splattered with chaotic, angry strokes of crimson and black. Tears stream down her face as she wrestles with the reality that her life will never be the same. Will Chelsea confront Hayley, unleashing years of pent-up rage in a fiery showdown? Or will she turn her anger toward her father, demanding answers for why he chose this path? There's also the possibility that Chelsea might internalize her pain, withdrawing further into herself and risking her budding relationship with Ethan. The writers have a wealth of emotional territory to explore, and Chelsea's reaction will undoubtedly be a highlight of next week's episodes. The pregnancy question: is it real? While the pregnancy rumor is the most tantalizing theory, Beyond the Gates is known for its clever misdirection. Could Hayley's surprising news be something else entirely? Let's explore a few possibilities that could still deliver the drama fans crave. One theory is that Hayley has received a job offer that could take her far from Willow Creek. Perhaps she's been headhunted by a prestigious marketing firm in New York City, offering her a chance to chase her career dreams. Accepting the job would mean leaving Bill behind, forcing them to confront whether their love can survive the distance. For Bill, who's already sacrificed so much to be with Hayley, this news could feel like a betrayal, testing the strength of their bond. For Chelsea, the idea of Hayley leaving might bring a twisted sense of relief, but it could also stir up guilt over her fractured friendship. Another possibility is that Hayley has uncovered a secret from Bill's past that could threaten their future. Maybe she's discovered financial troubles tied to Bill's business, or worse, evidence of a hidden scandal that could ruin his reputation. Revealing this secret would put Hayley in an impossible position. Does she protect the man she loves, or does she expose the truth and risk losing him? This twist would add layers of intrigue and moral complexity to the storyline, keeping viewers guessing. Of course, the pregnancy angle remains the most likely and dramatic option. A baby would raise countless questions. How will Bill and Hayley navigate parenthood under such unconventional circumstances? Will Margaret, still nursing her wounds, try to sabotage their happiness? And what about the townspeople, who've already judged Hayley harshly for her role in the affair? A pregnancy would amplify every tension, every conflict, and every emotion, making it the perfect plot device for a soap opera. The bigger picture. Why we're hooked. The storyline of Hayley's surprising news taps into the heart of what makes Beyond the Gates so compelling, its ability to blend raw human emotions with over-the-top drama. At its core, this is a story about love, loyalty, and the messy, complicated bonds that tie us to one another. Bill and Hayley's relationship, controversial as it is, forces us to question societal norms about age, fidelity, and second chances. Chelsea's struggle to forgive her father and friend resonates with anyone who's ever felt betrayed by those they love. And the looming possibility of a pregnancy adds a universal stakes: new life, new beginnings, and the fear of the unknown. As fans, we're not just watching a show, we're investing in these characters' lives. We've laughed with Hayley, cried with Chelsea, and debated Bill's choices in countless late-night discussions. The anticipation for next week's episodes is palpable, with every teaser trailer and behind-the-scenes interview fueling our excitement. Will Hayley's news bring her closer to Bill, or drive a wedge between them? Will Chelsea find a way to heal, or will her pain consume her? And what surprises do the writers have in store for us? Join the conversation. We want to hear from you, Beyond the Gates fans. Do you think Hayley is pregnant, or is the show setting us up for a different kind of twist? How do you think Chelsea will react to the news, and what does this mean for her relationship with her father? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.